Good afternoon, it's Tony again from Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's Sunday the 10th of January and we're looking at the last of the capture footage taken from the Cheshire investigation on the 29th of the 12th 20. Been quite an active day. We've had captures from all of the rooms, different parts of the day. Empty room, the hallway area is together with the main office, and now the last one is just after 7 on Tuesday the 29th of December, which is in the cavity between the false ceiling and the roof. This bit here is the insulation. This here is the you actually see the steel membrane of the false ceiling. These were put up around about the 13th of December with intention is to try and see if there's anything within this cavity area, infestation, if that be anything from like a squirrel, bird, mouse, vermin, whatever. The reason why we install so many cameras because our job is to try and find out what these raps, bangs and thuds are that keep triggering multiple cameras within the building. The idea at the moment that we've seen an escalation due to the temperature changes, so this is another one. Last year between May and October of 2020, a lot of the raps, as we call them, had a particular frequency which I believe is unique to this type of phenomena. If we look at it from a paranormal perspective, these other sounds that the building is now demonstrating are completely different. A lot of resonance comes within the frequency. The reason why we suspect there will be rational reasons for this escalation of these additional thuds and bangs that will be beginning to trigger the camera systems again. Due to lockdown, it's just impossible for us to go in. The reason why we've got so many cameras now installed to monitor, just to see if there is any form of animal or that type of thing, or even human interaction. And at the moment that's proved to be negative. We have had no such captures to prove that's a point. These cameras have been up now for quite some time, so anything within this roof cavity we would have captured it by now, and we haven't. So is it the building itself cooling down, heating up, that type of thing? So looking at the audio stream from the video, there's a little bit of a blip there, so I imagine that we are in fact dealing with a sound. It's certainly within the 2 to 3 second time frame. There we go. That does actually sound quite rapish. When I say rapish, we probably had around about 300 raps that we're demonstrating a frequency that was impossible to duplicate. So we'll see. No, again, this is quite a big frequency span. This I'm on northern volume. I'm just going to go to the average. It'll start to measure the period of time. The trick to this, if you use an average frequency, is get the sample which is quite tight, enough so you can get the natural decay of the sound, but not too much silence, because it will just average it out. And as we see, we're 100 to almost 2,600 Hz, massive range of frequencies, and the fundamental frequency here is around about, I think this is the main source of the sound. Let me just go back a touch. Yeah, and these are reflections. You can see 1, 2, 3, quite a number of this wavy line rather than a simple. If you look at this one here, that's what we're getting with the perhaps of last year. They've changed, so I'm pretty confident again this will be out of a rational explanation. The most common reason I would imagine would be that this is at 7:10 on a cold 29th of December. The building is in fact cooling down. It's only also the only area where we've got a false ceiling. These look like wood beams running across. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll take a screenshot of that and record that down, and what we'll do, we'll turn the volume up and we'll go and see if there's anything else that's in there. We'll call that a rat one anyway. I know what it means. Okay, just stop that a second, take the loop off, and I'm going to increase the frequency. Okay, just be ready, it's going to get a bit loud now. Okay. This is just base frequency, it's lifted up. It is quite hollow in here. Any outside contamination will get in there and it will move around sound. Okay, it's about halfway now. So I think this again is just a question of just we've measured it on a simple case of just now recording this particular capture. Yeah. Once you start amplifying, you will introduce noise to it, which can, if you're not careful, begin to think it sounds like something else is going on, but it's just background noise really. Right, okay, so that's all we've got. It's just that single thud at the beginning, which I'm relatively comfortable that it's just a simple rational explanation for that. That may be proved to be wrong, you know, we can't be 100%, but I'm 95%, I'll say 90% certain that this will have a rational explanation, the building cooling down being the most likely candidate for that. Okay, right, see you on the next movie.